皆さんこんにちは。アルバルク東京15番竹内譲次です。ワールドカップ予選を振り返ると、ウィンドウ1、ウィンドウ2はやっている本人としても本当に苦しくて、先が見えないトンネルの中にいるような気分でした。ただ、ウィンドウ3で八村選手だったりファジーカス選手が加入したことによってここからでも巻き返せるっていう自信が湧いてきて、その結果オーストラリアに勝つ一つの自信になったと思います。オーストラリアを倒したっていう自信がその後も続き、八村選手がいない中でも国内の B リーグの選手だけでの日本代表でもしっかり結果を出すことでさらに自信がついていった。Windows をこなすことによって日本代表が一歩一歩成長するのを自分としてもとても実感できました。オーストラリア戦なんですけど、多分相手は最初僕たちを格下に見て、スロースタートではあったんですけど、後半やっぱり目の色を変えてきて、僕たちを叩きに来ました。ただ最後の1分2分の攻防を見ても分かるように、本当にどっちが勝つか分からない攻防の中で一つのルーズボールにしっかり食らいついた結果、最後勝ち切ることができたと思うので、ぜひ最後の1分2分の攻防を中心に見ていただければと思います。
Takeuchi turns straight back over though. Gabe Norwood looking to attack. Can he tip it in? No. Castro, corner of the paint, puts it up and finally gets the Philippines on the board. Now a chance to push it down the floor. Shinoyama across to the far side. Little gap in the defense to exploit, and finally they do stop the rock from the field. Hayima, Kiefer Ravenna looking to spin into the lane, finds a nice pass as well, but Brown is there to say get out. Abueva onto Fajardo. Back to Abueva again, threatens the three, steps inside, high off the window as he gets the contact, falling down to the deck. Japan a chance for the fast break themselves, and they can't make it count. Brown grabs the offensive rebound, almost has it wrestled off him, but he will eventually get the two foul shots. Intercepted before it could reach Otter, so a turnover right out of the gates, but then one straight back. Level at 9 now. Hayima gets free to Togashi. Here's Hayima, high lob over the head, finish from Yudai Baba. Togashi hit a three on the last offensive possession. Around Brown for a second time. Brown off the pick and roll, oh my words! A sledgehammer. Shot clock winding down to the final 5 seconds. Castro takes a static three and hits it. Jason Castro. And there we go. A tough one to take at the start of the qualifying campaign for Japan. An enthralling contest.
Ira Brown's got a seal inside. There's Brown. It's a poor pass, but Hijima catches it. Hijima spins, fades, can it. Illusions of grandeur. Goulding, great pass down low to Hodgson. Hodgson finished. What a play from Matthew Hodgson. What a pass from Goulding too. So from the diminutive point guard. Hijima, Takeuchi, throw it away. Kadi off to the races. Kadi round the back. Thank you. Such a joy for the, oh great, Sobi goes back. Oh! Sobi, one Kenobi delivers. Australia can ill afford to trade buckets, that's for sure. Kadi, kick it, get up in the air. Daniel kick it. A big roar from the crowd. Because they've been completely pasted on the boards. There's 5 rebounds. Great outlet. Baba. Throw down, Uday Baba. Lamas is propped up against the advertising board. They can't believe it. Krieg scores, and that is why he can't believe it. The sights of him. He doesn't want to shoot it either. Krieg! Oh, nice play! Krieg comes flying in. Looked like it might have been a dunk. Scores with his second touch of the game. And an emphatic win in the end for the Boomers.
A confidence thing, if they could just get some shots to fall. But right now it's Chinese Taipei that are stroking it. Now Davis open for three. And now quick transition to Ira Brown for the dunk. Ira Brown throws it down. Corner, Takeuchi. And long jump shot to follow. Just in time, a three-pointer. Unbelievable hustle. Now, Japan, and Brown says, is that for me? He takes it. Tsuji steps to his left, drills the three-pointer. Tsuji from the right corner, go! 6 3-pointers. First round action, remember, only the top 3 teams in Group B will go to the second round. And the drive from Cho, and the celebrations. Into the corner, who has it? Oh, what a move from who? He goes baseline and lays it up and in. And the drive, and the basket is good from Miyajima. That was almost too easy. Ira Brown, long pass. And Tsuji puts up a 3, hits it with 1.9 seconds remaining. It had to be Tsuji. They've got to get a quick foul if they don't get the steal. They've got to foul him. They've got to foul. They don't foul.
If the opening 2.5 minutes are anything to go by, great layup. Tanaka once again. And the deficit cut to 7. Here is Abueva. Goes back outside. Ravina. Oh, beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Here is Andre Blatch. Oh, stolen. Shiniyama comes away with it. Brown is waiting for it inside. Surely got to lay it up. Thought he'd drawn the foul at one stage. 5 seconds remaining. Floats it into the corner where Rosario's waiting. Nails the 3 and brings the half to an end in slightly happier circumstances than Gillas might have thought at one point. And now Tanaka doing his best to slow him down. It's like pedestrians against Godzilla. Oh, what a 3 that is, and it counts as well. It's the right decision. Ravina inside. Can Blatch get onto it? Yes, he can. But can he get it back outside? No, he'll take it himself. Right. Picks out Blatch. And beats Brown, all ends up for the layup. There's Tanaka. Inside to Brown. Is he going to go from the low post? He's going to try at least. Anyway, steps back. The fadeaway jumper, pretty special. Screen from Vardo, but it's taken away by Japan. Away comes Shimiyama. Tanaka lays it up for 2. Japan within 2. Need them. 7-second differential as well. Casio William could be crucial. Lays it up, and that might just be the game. Right, so only makes 1 from 2. But it's all on Japan now. Shimiyama's got to put it up for 3. Doesn't make it. And it's a Gillas win in Manila. They win it by 5. It could have been by a further distance, but it was a game dominated by so many different runs.
The Australia game was definitely a really fun game for me to be a part of. Probably one of the more special games that I've ever been part of, just because of what it meant and the fact that, you know, Japan had never beaten Australia, and also it played a big part in getting to the World Cup. But definitely a lot of fun, and definitely a game I'll never forget.
Errol Humdinger, if recent form is anything to go by, the Japanese fans just preparing themselves for this battle. As the players will slowly walk to the benches. There's your running order for today. We've got Chinese Taipei and the Philippines going head to head. I believe my compatriot Jeff Taylor will be bringing that one to you. And then on the 2nd of July, we got the last games for each of these 2 teams. There's the record. So for Australian, unblemished record. Philippines 3-1, Chinese Taipei 1-3. Japan, the cellar dwellers down there, 0-4 right now, looking to at least get a couple of wins and put themselves in contention to get the qualification into round 2. So Japan will play Chinese Taipei on the road. That will be the decider for them. They lost 70-69 in the first game. Looking to overturn that. That will be their final game. And Australia will play the Philippines in the Philippines for their final game. But this is game 5. Australia looking to remain unbeaten. And Japan looking for that elusive first victory. It's not going to be easy for Japan at all. Australia have loaded up the roster. Bringing in 2 of the Milwaukee Bucks players, with Matthew Dellavedova making another appearance for the national team, and Thon Maker making his debut tonight in international competition.
Starting with Team Australia. Number 2, Nathan Sabay. Number 3, Cam Glidden. Number 4, Chris Golding. Number 5, Jason Kinney. Number 7, Thon Maker. Number 8, Matthew Dellavedova. Number 9, Mitch McCarron. Number 11, Kevin Leach. Number 12, Daniel Pickert. Number 14, Andy Spratt. Number 24, Anthony Dudrick. And number 27, Nick Kay. And the head coach for Team Australia, Andre Lemanis.
Now for the home side introductions.
Number 2, Yuki Togashi. Number 3, Naoto Tsuji. Number 6, Makoto Hidejima. Number 7, Yusei Shiroyama. Number 8, Asiya Ota. Number 15, Joji Takeuchi. Number 18, Yugai Nova. Number 22, Nick Nijikas. Number 23, Louis Hashimura. Number 24, Naoki Tanaka. Number 43, Yuya Nagayoshi. Number 51, Takatoshi Furukawa. Team Japan, head coach, Julio Owa.
So we will have the national anthems of both countries, and then we can get this game underway. Game day 5 for both of these 2 teams.
国歌の斉唱を行います。皆様どうぞご起立いただき、国旗にご注目ください。The National Anthem of Australia。はじめにオーストラリア国歌です。
Advanced Australia fair will be followed by the Japanese
The National
national
Anthem of
anthem.
Japan。続いて日本国国歌です。
So two teams meet at center court, shake hands, swap mementos. This is game day 5 for both of these two teams. This is window number 3, the World Cup qualifiers heading for China 2019. 3 referees tonight. Marwan Egyo from Lebanon, Vino Vincent Victor from India, and Al Imran Ali Beg from India as well. Looking at the two lineups. Looking for balls on the court right now. Australian team waiting around. Where are the warm-up balls? Someone's got to dig them out of the bag by the bench. There they come. About 3 minutes to go before we get this one underway. So the Australians in their off-season right now. League finished around about the end of March. There's the Australian lineup. Andre Lamanis, fresh off that Asia Cup victory in the Lebanon during the summer. He's kept fairly consistent with that team. Obviously the American players, the American club players and some of the European club players won't be able to make these windows. So they mostly come out of the NBL, but right now for this free third window, bringing in Matthew Dellavedova and Thon Maker has been a big plus for this Australian team. They'll travel to the Philippines for their second game. A lot of traveling for this team in this final window. There's Japan. Java 23, Rui Hachimura, who's supposed to be the next up-and-coming superstar for Japan. Nick Fazekas is the import player, replacing Ira Brown, who played the first 2 windows for Japan. Fazekas, great heritage, father a college basketball player from the Colorado area of the United States. Julio Lamas in charge of Japan, the Argentinian coach. Very personable gentleman and very knowledgeable. There's Hachimura. He will bring much athleticism to this team. Well, Japan need a good start, that is for sure. He's Thon Maker, South Sudanese via Sydney, via Orangeville in Canada, and now with the Milwaukee Bucks. Drafted fresh out of that Athletes Institute program up in Orangeville, Ontario, Southern Ontario. Here's Lamanis, Brisbane Bullets head coach now for a couple of years. Actually going to take on Cam Glidden and Jason Cadee into that team next year. Transfers into the Australian NBL. There's Lamas. He'll do most of his coaching in English and then translated, as you can see to your right there. So Japan ready. Hachimura, number 23. You got to be good if you got to wear the 2-3. Well, that used to be the old days, didn't it? Nobody remembers these days. The Michael Jordan's 23 shirt. Thon Maker, Kevin Lish, Chris Goulding start, Dellavedova starts, and of course 27 Nicholas Kay. There's Dellavedova. Came to fame was the obviously his years in university, but then that run with the Cleveland Cavaliers into the finals with Golden State. Once Kyrie Irving got injured, he was a big part of that Cavaliers run, just not quite pulling off that the ring. And left, and now with Milwaukee. Good solid point guard, Matthew Dellavedova, one of Australia's best. Here we go, game day 5, Australia versus Japan. And we are underway, and it will be Japan in the form of Tagashi with the first offense. Hijima is 6, Fazekas is 22, almost a turnover to start the game. The Koto Hijima here. Fazekas going to take on Thon Maker. Thon Maker has the shot blocking presence, the rim protector. You saw him in the playoff for Milwaukee. Just an outstanding performer. The head coach Joe Prunty in those playoffs. Real revelation for the Bucks. Goulding comes in. Nice pass down to Kay for the first 2 points of the game. A bit of pressure too. Here's Hachimura. 6'8", Rui Hachimura. With the Gonzaga team, Gonzaga Bulldogs. Fazekas. Ujima. Japan are going to have a hard time here coping with this Australian defense. Hachimura, very athletic. No real range to his shot, but Hachimura gets a little 15-footer off there off the dribble. He'll be pumped up for this game, there's no doubt about it. Spending a year in the college ranks, now playing some international ball. Zone here for Japan earlier on. Dellavedova looks up. What are his options? Beautiful pass. Kay again. This one misses. Maker keeps it alive. A great addition for Thon Maker too. This Australian team gets into the deep levels of international, the World Cup. Only a formidable team. Ben Simmons can come into his team as well. Hachimura. 24 is Daiki Tanaka. Fazekas. Not a great pass to Hachimura, turned over. And Goulding on the run. Down low to Maker. Maker goes in. Wow. He was almost pushed behind the backboard, but the extension under the hoop. That's why he's so good, Maker. Look, almost under the bucket. He is under the bucket. Reverse layup. We're starting in the suburbs of Sydney. With a coach stroke scout, Ed Smith, headed for the States for a tryout in Texas, stayed in the States, then got up to Canada and Orangeville, spent 2 seasons, maybe 3 I think it was, with the Athletes Institute, which is still playing over there, still going strong. And now in the NBA. Story and a half, South Sudanese born. Hachimura, another jump shot for Rui Hachimura. Showing off his fine array of skills. He's 11 points a game for Gonzaga this year. Kay up top against this zone. Goulding. Dellavedova gets his first shot of the game. Not quite dropping for him. Fazekas the outlet. Ujima. Good defense from Australia. Oh, beautiful pass and beautiful play as Tanaka gets 2 points. Off the pass from Hijima, Japan have the lead. And we're going to stick back in this zone, very, very active. Kay, easy too, he's missed the chippy. And the rebound, Hachimura, just finding lots of space in that zone, even though they're missing shots. They won't miss them all game, that's for sure. Hijima, Togashi. And a beautiful move there from Tanaka. Just taking Kevin Lish off the dribble with a quick catch and drive. There he goes. Lish got caught out and the foul against Kevin Lish. Just to check something out with the coaching staff. Tanaka hits the first one. Averaging just 4.8 points a game in the first 4 games of World Cup qualifying. 17 minutes. And goes 2 of 2 from the line. It's a great atmosphere in here at the Chibu Port Arena. Australia, full well, they haven't got many friends in this crowd. A great stroke of genius from Julio Lamas to go to the zone. It's definitely causing problems for Australia. Maker goes in, misses. Great follow from Kay, misses. Like some subs from Lemanis, get some bigs in there to just mix it up a bit. Gone down to the bench. Hachimura's been hustled out of it. Could have been called a foul. Is Lish. Low post is Maker. Maker now one-on-one with Fazekas. Goulding lines up a 3, goes long. And Togashi the rebound. Tanaka turns it over. Wasn't a great pass into Fazekas. Dellavedova on the run, up in the air. Goulding again. Goulding this time for Chris Goulding. He played 2 games. He played in both games in the second window. Lish's feisty little player, Kevin Lish, hustling around that ball like a little terrier. A substitution for Australia. Looks like Lish might be coming out. There's Hachimura's second jump shot. Glidden's in the game. Togashi goes deep, doesn't want to take Maker on. Well, he's matched up with Son Maker now. What's he got in his arsenal? Fazekas low post. Nick Fazekas spotted Dellavedova, guarding him. An easy 2. Good start here for Japan. Going to stay in this zone until Australia shoot him out of it. Glidden. Dellavedova. Kickett. He's got that ability to shoot the 3, Daniel Kickett. Easy 2 for Kickett. Not sure they didn't go into man-to-man after about 3 or 4 passes there, Japan, because that move to the hoop was fairly easy. Hachimura on the wing. Togashi takes the pick and roll from Fazekas, and he'll go in here. Togashi. Rim's not too friendly for the little point guard. Dellavedova flips it back to Kickett. Kickett comes back on himself. One of the best big man Australia have, I think, Daniel Kickett. Very underestimated. Oh, beautiful pass. Glidden 3. In and out. Tough one. Hijima. Hachimura. Goes in. That'll be a foul. Wow. So against Dellavedova, is it? Hachimura just caught the side of Dellavedova there. Good defense from Dellavedova. He's always involved in the dirty stuff defensively. Never afraid to put his body in the firing line. Yudai Baba comes in for Japan. And Jason Kadee comes in for Australia. Togashi sits down for Japan. And Shiniyama's in for Japan as well, number 7. So Baba in, Shiniyama in. And Hachimura now putting himself together a big game here. So Kadee takes over from Dellavedova. Got 3 shooters out there, Glidden, Goulding, and Jason Kadee, and Son Maker fancies his chances. Probably not what the Limanis would have preferred as a number 1 option, especially with Son Maker's length. Hachimura's first 3 fires right over the back of that rim. It's a bubbly start for both teams here. Japan are probably happier with their start than maybe Andre Limanis is. Goulding stuck in that corner, up in the air. Kick out here to Kadee's first shot of the game, and nothing but twine on that one. And that's why Kadee's in the team. Good point guard, great shooter. Shiniyama backing up Togashi. Baba. Pick and roll from Hachimura. Good defense from Goulding, keeping him one way or the other. Baba! Yudai Baba, remember the name. He's the next up and coming guard for Japan, that's for sure. Kickett looks at the 3. Kadee will look at the 3. Short. Ooh, that slipped out of his hands. And Big Angus set to come into the game. Well, Glidden saying there was a deflection. There's the crossover from Yudai Baba. Little running shot there right over the top of Kickett. Nathan Sobey in the game. Here's Angus Brent. It's a bit of a mismatch right there with Shiniyama standing next to him. Japan will stay in the zone. Here's Brent. Kadee. Sobey is the pass to Kadee again. He's going to have to shoot him. That's what shooters must do, shoot the ball when they need to. Japan with this early lead here, just under 3 to play in this first period. They're definitely testing this off the Opal, the Boomers. Hachimura thought about the 15-footer, takes it off a dribble. That'll be his first miss, I think. Oh, wonderful play from Yude Baba. Ujima, great pass out. Takeuchi comes in, goes up, flicks it, scores. Joji Takeuchi. Usually plays with his twin brother Koji Takeuchi. There's the first shot from Kicker. It's got that range. They've not really found their three-point shooting range. The zone has definitely caused some problems. Stroke of genius from Julio Lamas. Hachimura, another 15-footer. Bang, got it. Hachimura just building up his little portfolio of a game here. And we have a timeout from Andre Lamanis. Let's get into this timeout and see what Lamanis has to say.
When they score, they're in zone. We need to find some pace first. And right now, we're just playing around the perimeter. We're just shooting threes. We need some rim pressure. Okay, so we can play out a flow, but if you set like close swing on the second side is good. You set the screen, we drive, we've got to roll this guy. Post, you got to pin and seal behind it. When you flash into here, look at your post buddy, and then we've got corner threes. So some more heat on the rim with offense. Low rubs all that. Okay, oh, we play this. Keep playing.
Wonderful start here for Japan. 18-13 up. Lamanis wants rim pressure. Julio Lamas wants plenty of ball movement. Joji Takeuchi, long-time servant of Japanese international basketball. Cam Glidden. Here's Kadi. Angus Brandt with the pick and roll. There's the skip to Glidden. That's what Lamanis was looking for, the corner three. Kadi into Kickett. Kickett falls over. Hachimura just pulled the chair on him, didn't he? Kickett went for the second bump into the low post, and I think Hachimura just pulled the chair away. There was nothing to feed on, and therefore Kickett lost his balance. Longley to the left there, Lamanis a little concerned. Kickett's little 8-footer is good. Daniel Kickett has 4 for the game. Shiniyama here 7. Guarded closely by Jason Kadi. Kujima. Shinoyama left-handed J misses. And Angus Brandt with the rebound. Off to Kadi. And to Kickett. And they kick it that out to Kadi. There's the pick and roll they were looking for. Kadi in. And a foul as Kadi was going in for the layup. Once again, Shiniyama, I think, right there. Little hand on the hip. Not much in it, is there? Just watched a whole series, month of NBA playoffs. That wouldn't have got close to being called a foul. So nothing going right now. That's the first miss for Jason Kadi in World Cup qualifying. 7 of 7 in the previous 4 games. Draws it to a 2-point game. Shiniyama. Just under a minute to play first period here. Hijima. Takeuchi. Shiniyama. Did well there. Hachimura. Oh, Hachimura. Oh, my word. He put Daniel Kickett on skates. You might see that move a couple of times. Rui Hachimura. Remember the name. Glidden goes in. Got bumped out of it. Takeuchi excuse me. It was Yude Baba with the rebound. He might be feeding Rui Hachimura all night. And he continues in this fine vein of form. It looked like it could have been double dribble. Well, Hachimura three, got it! The man is on fire! And Australia will take notice now. 7-point lead. Sobi in, misses, the follow, no good from Kickett. Nice work from Daniel Kickett though. At the end of the first period, Japan 23-16 to the good. And this is developing into a very, very interesting game. See some stats here. Japan shooting 73% inside Australia. I don't think they're really having the true luck of the run of the ball, are they? 4 of 12, that last tip from Kickett could have gone either way, in, out. But 2 of 9 from the three-point line. That has really confirmed Julio Lamas's coaching plan there of starting in zone. There's the Kickett fell over. He just fell on the slippy surface more than the fact of the move. Let's have a look at his feet here for Kickett there. Just slips over his left foot, gives way on the red surface. That's not a real ankle breaker, is it? It's Cadiz' first shot of the game. Been as successful with his other 2 attempts, 1 of 3 from the three-point line. The Japanese are really getting into this now, aren't they? Boomers onto the floor. Dellavedova takes over from Cadiz to start this second period. I think Lamanis thinks he needs some experience on the floor. Hachimura's played every minute so far. Dellavedova. Grant. Dellavedova. Okay, beautiful pass from Dellavedova. Oh, Angus Brandt the follow. What a pass from Matt Dellavedova. Outstanding. Cuts the gap to 5. Angus Brandt just making sure he's in tune with this game with a thump of the chest. Tanaka. Takeuchi fortunate that ball was close to his hands. I don't think he was expecting it. Tsujima to Hachimura. Hachimura goes up. Now Rui Hachimura started the game with 2 back-to-back jump shots. Now he's going to drive mode. There's the follow from Angus Brandt. (23-18). Japan in the lead. It won't take. Oh, nice looking shot there, just off, a little off balance from Daiki Tanaka. Dellavedova in. Dellavedova goes up. Might have been expecting to get a call on that one. Nothing going his way. Okay, he's turned it over, hasn't he? Dellavedova. Okay, he thought Dellavedova was going to continue backdoor. Interesting fact about this 5 on the floor, you've got 3 players who were rookies of the year in Glidden, Brandt and Kay. You've got Nathan Sobey, who was the most improved player of the year 2 years ago. So fine accolade of decorated players on the floor for the Boomers. Of course, Dellavedova is not much more you can say about his accomplishments over the years. 2 points is good there for Japan in the form of Yuri Baba. Again, a fine young player for this Japanese team. Takeuchi goes chasing Sobey. Kay, Glidden. Pick and roll for Dellavedova, fires up a shot. Glidden fancies his chances too. There's Cam Glidden getting on song for the first time in the game. It's his first scoring bucket. Baba. Tanaka. Shimiyama is 7. Hachimura for 3. He has 16 for the game. He is literally lighting this place up. Oh, that's a soft foul there. Julio Lamas puts his head right in his hands. Cannot believe that call against Yude Baba. Julio Lamas says, he's got his hands up. Fazekas comes in for Hachimura. I'm not sure why he'd want to take Hachimura out. He's tearing the pace up now. I know it's to give him a rest, but take him out maybe after he misses a shot. Sometimes players hate to come out after you'd made one. And he is definitely on fire. So he hits a free throw here. For the Adelaide 36ers, they made the grand final, best of 5, losing to the Melbourne United team. Here's the bench for Australia. Takeuchi goes up one-handed, and like that, and draws the foul out of Angus Brandt. Strong move from the veteran. Look at this. Keeps it away from Brandt. Almost loses control. Brandt maybe would have been better served just to let him try and take the shot and make it. It was a tough shot in the end. Lish back in the game for the Boomers. Joji Takeuchi. Well, Tagashi started the game, number 2 for Japan, the point guard. We've not seen him since the 5-minute mark. Kay up top. Here's Glidden. A lot of pressure here. Nick Kay. Back to Glidden. To Dellavedova. This zone is very active from Japan. There's no doubt about it. Dellavedova missed the little 8-footer. Travel against Fazekas. Tough call. Big smile on his face too. I'm sure he's too impressed with that call. Is Tagashi back in the game? There's Chris Goulding. Still having a little natter with the referees about that call. Fazekas. There's Kay. Lish penetrates in. Lish goes up. No, he will now. Little fade away. Back of the rim's been a favourite part to hit for the Australians this first half. Wide open. And misses from Tanaka. That was a wide open 3. Just couldn't get it to drop. Okay. Brandt goes back door. Lish comes up for the handoff. Okay, doesn't want to take that 18-footer. Dellavedova may get left with a shot here. Nice play from Dellavedova. Try to get too intricate. Off to the races, Japan. Fazekas still out of control. And the Boomers are back in numbers to get that defensive rebound. My word, they hustled. Okay. Spins to the middle. Comes back to the middle on his left hand. Nothing going for either team right now. And it's Australia, the two of them, not taking advantage of Japan's quiet period here. Fazekas arcs up a 3, and we have an 11-point lead for the Japanese. Five for the naturalized Fazekas. Kay throws one up and gets a little runner over the aforementioned Fazekas. Puts it back to 9. Australia need to work hard here before this halftime break, just to make sure they are in the game still. Fazekas another 3. Oh, count it! Well, what did the scouting report say? Surely it said he can shoot the 3. So why would you leave him open the second time? Look at this. They're watching. Brandt caught too far in the middle. Didn't close out quick enough. And we are a 12-point lead for Japan. Lamanis calls timeout.
If Rui comes back in, he's going to be a rotate guy as well because he hasn't passed it yet. So Rui and Fazekas are both rotate guys. We can't have them just throw it in and walk it up. We've got to get some heat on them. Who's ever big, like you just take the big who's up. And whichever that is, like go and hit it, make them throw it back like Fazekas and just walk down. Hey, what are they doing? Fine, all right. Offensively,
well, what a wonderful arena here. What a wonderful setting too, all around the world. World Cup qualifying games taking place to packed arenas. The Africas start later today in Tunis and Lagos. There's Fazekas' first 3. And he's got a fan. Nick Fazekas. 22 games for the LA Clippers, Nick Fazekas too. Oh, another play. Lish just couldn't quite get that pass down low to kick it. Maker in the low post. On Maker, little throw up is no good. Kick it, keeps it alive. The problem for Australia, they're getting good shots. They're just not making them right now. Got to bide their time. Takeuchi. Baba. Tagashi missed it. What a defense from Thon Maker. He was a difference maker there. Maybe that's his nickname, the difference maker. Kick it. Goulding goes back door. Kick it goes in. Great pivot work from Daniel Kickett. Maker goes up. Get nasty with the defense, and that's off Thon Maker, I think. No. It looked like it was off Thon Maker last of all, but great hustle from the big man. Let's have a look, see who this is off last of all. It's going to happen right now. I'll say it again, it still looked like it was off him. Goulding penetrates hard. Goulding fumbles it slightly, scores. Chris Goulding for 2. 5 for the game for Goulding. With a pressure on Tagashi, exactly what Lamanis wanted. Now Fazekas has to be the provider. Layup, no good. Now the pressure's on Japan. A couple of missed layups here. Maker spins, Maker almost gets an and one. Takeuchi fouls. Thon Maker. There's the spin. He was almost falling out of bounds. I wonder if Takeuchi had let him go, where that shot would have missed anyway. Hachimura comes back in. And a timeout for Japan.
Sideline pick and roll. Hachimura pops out, he throws it, we're going to rotate, he hasn't passed it, all right? Rotate and make him drive on his right and sit in and look to take charges. He pops it out. He's good, here we go. 1, 2, 3.
Romana's confident there. Just highlighting Rui Hachimura, his effect on the game. They're going to rotate, close out, make him go right and take the charge. This is Golding's last two. Maker 2 shots here. Maker misses that one too. Few Boomers fans in the audience. Togashi. Oh, Hachimura, tough play, not quite soft enough from Rui Hachimura. Here's Goulding. Kick it, looks at the 3, drives down, brings it back out again. There's the 3 once. Still didn't want it, did he? Comes back in. Not sure Daniel Kickett knew what shot he wanted to come up with there. Hachimura with Thonmaker. Oh, that's a good little matchup. Didn't quite get to see the best of that. One might see it later on. Fazika 2. Great camera angle there as Japan extend to another 12-point lead. As we near on half-time. Lish. Well, they're going to give Lish that shot. Kicker. There's the 3 once. Not quite getting things going his way. Oh, Thonmaker's got to go to work there, surely. High post is wide open for Australia. That's the way they started the game was through that high post against the zone. They've not really gone back to it. Here's Fazekas. Good defense from Lish. Just stood his ground, made the shot that much tougher. Now, first look here of Mitch McCarron, the new Melbourne United player. Co-MVP at the Cairns team last year. McCarron. Goulding. Foul will go against Daiki Tanaka. Good work from Chris Goulding. Japan, that's their 4th team foul. Australia only have 1 team foul for the quarter. McCarron. D off balance, tip from Thonmaker. Good pressure from Australia down the floor, just making sure Tanaka was nudged into that corner. Fazekas, good help from Maker. I think that'll be his foul. Just a little reach across the arms there of Fazekas as he went to dribble into the lane. 2nd team foul for Australia, so we're nowhere near the bonus yet. 1:51 to go. Hachimura versus Maker. That's a good matchup. Togashi. Fazekas, there's the rotation round on Fazekas. Oh, Kickett's on the floor again. He'll be very frustrated. 2nd time Daniel Kickett slipped in the lane. Lead back to 12. Kadi. Kickett low. McCarron. Oh, that's been blocked by Hachimura. Kicked up by Kadi. Kickett, corner. Oh, it's Goulding, excuse me. Cool as you like. Chris Goulding. Goulding now has 8 for the game. Oh, teardrop there from Hajima. Back to Togashi. Gets his own rebound. Australia not hustling enough. Togashi 3. Oh, no, nearly. Good box out that time from Goulding. Now's a chance for Australia. Another couple of buckets, and they'll be a little more satisfied. There's one of them, Goulding. Double figures for Chris Goulding. Just take away from that pick and roll there. Just caught Tanaka off balance. No help coming. That meant an easy layup. We have timeout here. Julio Lamas. Gonna call this last final play or so.
Hey, it's important. One open, one good defense, men are going, and one good open.
Thonmaker in the game to close out this first half here. 40 seconds left. Good pressure down the floor from the Boomers. Easily broken. You don't want to shoot too quickly here. Japan, McCarron the foul. Just a little nudge in the back as Ichimura caught the ball. Still only the third team foul, so sideline ball for the Japanese. Oh my word, Fazekas left space. Poor defense from Australia there to end the half. One shot left, and it will be to the Boomers, you'd hope. Japan staying in the zone. Dellavedova drive, Dellavedova, a little hook shot, no good. Fazekas, the outlet, there's the three to finish, no good. Top of the backboard, counts for nothing. That is halftime. Fazekas wants a few words with one of the referees, I'm not sure what about. 33 points for Australia. They've huffed and puffed their way through this first half, having a hard time breaking down this zone. I'm sure the shooting statistics won't look too pretty. 9 for 28 inside, 4 of 13 outside. I can't remember the last time I saw a Boomers team shoot 30% inside and outside the three-point line. And those stats are coming at you very quickly, aren't they? Well, I hope you enjoyed the first half. We'll get a few replays. Akatsuki 5 will definitely enjoying their play. They lead at the break, 42-33, 9-point lead for the Japanese. And all to play for in the second half. We'll see in about 12 or 13 minutes as we get these highlights of the first 20 minutes period. Welcome back, everyone. Chibu Sports Complex here in Chibu Port. And we have got the makings of a little bit of an upset in this game, as the Australian team, the Boomers, trail 42-33 at halftime to a team that's previously unbeaten. That man there, Ryu Hachimura, 16 points in the first half, 4 of 6 inside, 2 of 3 outside the three-point line. Yuki Togashi, point guard for the Japanese team, played his part as well. And that man there, Nick Fazekas, 14 points for him. So 30 points between Hachimura and Fazekas. And it's going to be up to the Australians to sort out this zone offense, get some penetration, make some shots. Chris Goulding leads all scorers for Australia. He has 10. Only person in double figures, Thon Maker. He's been a contributor, 5 points, 5 rebounds. And there it is, the Naismith Trophy, the FIBA Basketball World Cup. That's what we're all playing for. It's doing its rounds around the World Cup qualifying games this third window. I must admit, I'd love to be traveling with that cup on its travels on the planes. I'm sure it sits first class everywhere it goes. That doesn't go into, down into the basement of the plane in the luggage, that's for sure. Second half almost ready to start. Andre Lamanis, few last words for his team. They're going to start Kadi and Dellavedova here. Definitely Goulding and Dellavedova, so they're sitting down, maybe not Kadi because he was standing. Might be the 5 that started the game. It is indeed Dellavedova, Kay, Lish, Goulding. And Thon Maker. As for Japan, Hajima, Togashi, Hachimura, Fazekas, and Daiki Tanaka, number 24. Big 20 minutes here for Julio Lamas' Japanese team. They're 0-4. The tables right now. Victory tonight would put them on the level pegging with Chinese Taipei, therefore a do-or-die battle in this game 6. Well, Fazekas is not being shy about that at all, is he? Tanaka, Hajima, 3, well, he missed back-to-back throw. What a rebound from Hachimura. Hachimura up, scores, foul. Rui Hachimura is just going to work right now. Look at this rebound. I think he out rebounds Dellavedova. 1 hump fake, 2 head fakes. Where that foul's gone? Does that foul go against Maker? Didn't quite come up on the stat sheet yet. 11-point lead for Japan. Kay back to Lish. Closely guarded there. Lish into the lane. Maker. Dellavedova hasn't hit a shot yet. Still the drought continues. Kept alive by Kay. Back out. Dellavedova. There's the high post pass that something they should be perhaps looking more of. Oh, Maker up in the air. He's claiming that the ball was tipped. It was indeed tipped. I wonder if he has to come down with his feet before he can catch it again. Hajima. Shimura. Togashi. Fazekas comes in with ease on Maker. Hachimura. There's this foul going. Foul on Thon Maker. It'll be his second foul. Lamanus has got some problems. He's got to put 5 on the floor. They're going to compete right now. They're playing second best to Japan. Fazekas wide open. This is the 3. Dellavedova down the floor. Goulding for 2. Chris Goulding had the peace of mind to get out early after that shot from Fazekas went up, and Dellavedova, good vision and great passing ability. Fazekas high post. Hachimura one side. Kojima 2. Oh, he's missed it. Wow. That was good all the way until it hit both sides of the rim and just bowled out. Dellavedova in. Jump hook from Matthew Dellavedova. All of a sudden, the NBA veterans taking over. 7-point game. Fazekas stuck on that sideline to Tanaka here. Hachimura, a little 15-footer. They've missed every jump shot they've taken this second half. Not the way the game started. The ball is rolling a bit differently now for Japan. Tanaka the foul on Dellavedova. Nice move there from Dellavedova. Just a little hesitation on the foul line, went deep. Dellavedova again, 2 more points. Well, he's heating up right now, isn't he? Hachimura. He's the foul on. This could be a 3 on Thonmaker. Lish's putting up his hand. This Thonmaker's foul. Lamanus may have to bring him out here. Tagashi. Kojima, guarded by Dellavedova. Kojima all the way. Thonmaker, no way he was going to affect that shot. That's what he's there for, to try and get after those shots. Maker goes up, out of control. Kojima, bounce on the foot, tough play for Japan. Kei is fouled. Tough break there for the Japanese squad. Tanaka's 3rd foul. It's a key one. Yude Baba comes into the game. Okay, played for Illawarra last year, 15.8 points and 5 rebounds. Heading for Perth Wildcats next year. He's 2 of 2 from the line, cuts the gap to 5. Hachimura. In and out again. It's that rim there that's got the lid on it. Both teams, Australia the first half had problems. Now it's Japan's turn. Kei unleashes a 3. That one's missed. Hachimura hounds down the rebound. Hachimura guarded by Thonmaker. I said before in the first, that's a great matchup. Kojima. Again, scoreless from jump shots, Japan right now. Well, Maker will take the 3. Got it. And we're down to a 2-point game. There's Thonmaker. There's that array, that range of shooting. Incidentally, his younger brother, Matur Maker, plays at Mississauga Prep, just outside a suburb of Toronto. The rumors are he'll be heading for the draft soon enough. And everywhere he plays, there's coaches in the stands watching him play the whole time. Lamas, plenty of information imparted in that timeout there. Well, Japan have been really pegged back to start this second half. 11-4 run Australia have gone on. Maker sits down. There's 3 fouls to be mindful of. 8 rebounds, 8 points for Thon Maker. He is a true difference maker. Daniel Kickett comes into the game. Hachimura hands off to Tagashi. Shimiyama is, Barber is 18, excuse me. Fazekas low post. Fazekas fades, another shot misses. Hachimura keeps it alive. And beautiful play from Hijima and followed in from Hachimura. Well, that rim is just got a lid on it. A number of times the ball's bobbled around. Exactly what happened in the first half for Australia. Goulding, 15-footer, that's money for Chris Goulding, although he missed that one. Fazekas, Tagashi, Baba, and the foul. Uday Baba. Dellavedova was going to go over to the huddle up with his teammates. No complaints, I don't think. Did all he could, Matthew Dellavedova, to stay out of trouble, that's for sure. Third foul for Dellavedova. That's a key one there for Australia. His sub's on his way, Jason Kadee. They can ill afford to lose Dellavedova. Lead back to 6 once again. Okay. Goulding high. Goulding spins to the middle, down low to K. At the foot of Uday Baba. I'm not sure the referee, the referee will call a reset, I think. He got a 14, it does indeed. Zone proving dividends. Look, 2 players around K. Baba just kicks it up in the air. Goulding, 3, got it. Chris Goulding has been the man for the moment right now for Australia. 18 points for the game, or 15, excuse me. No stats, I thought they didn't know they picked up so quickly. Hachimura, a little 15-footer for Rui, missed that one. So, a little heat check there for Rui Hachimura, has 20 for the game. Oh, kick it wide open, short. And they get the rebound, Australia. Goulding, oh wow, fancy play in between the legs from the opposite way, and Goulding drops the 3. Chris Goulding, that's why he's been brought into this team, to knock down the 3s. Tie game for the first time since we started, I believe. Hachimura, Japan in a bit of shell shock here. Baba, high post Fazekas. Down low to Hachimura, great high-low action. Hachimura too strong. Hachimura might be tiring here. Kadee, Goulding, have to keep special attention to Chris Goulding now. K, kick it. Kadee looks to go backdoor, comes back off it. So backdoor pick and roll offense here. Goulding to K, missed it. And Hachimura gets it, loses it. K for 2. No, sorry, McCarron for 2. Unsportsmanlike foul here as Uday Baba has hit the deck. Not sure whether McCarron, he's coming up with his look of innocence. Takeuchi set to come in. Let's have a look at this. Yeah, A little bit of sandwich there between McCarron and Kay. Baba very upset with that. His ankle, I think. Yune Baba limps off there. That doesn't look too good at all. His replacement, Naoto Tsuji, will take the free throws. He's 7 of 8 in World Cup qualifying so far. It was an unsportsmanlike foul. There'll be 2 shots in possession here. I wonder if Tsuji will get subbed out as soon as he makes these free throws. Baba looks in a lot of pain. Yeah, Tsuji dropped both free throws. Shiniyama 7 in the game for the first time this second half. Kojima. Tsuji, Takeuchi, Shiniyama. You can download a Fazekas. Oh, easy 2 for Nick Fazekas. Got to kick it really low and deep into that lane. How well has he played today, Nick Fazekas? 14, 16 points now. Brandt, low post. Comes back to the baseline. Took too long, Angus Brandt. Took way too long. Hajima comes down and blocks it. Wanted an absolute eternity to get that move off. Great help from Japanese Hajima. Kick at corner. In and out. Hajima on the run now. 2-point lead for Japan. Fazekas, 2 points is good. Great pick and roll, no help on this weak side. Everybody was on the far side. 4-point lead for Japan. That was a textbook pick and roll. Takeuchi, pressure in the corner. Another 3 goes missing, this time from Goulding. All of a sudden, momentum swung right away to Japan here. That could be a foul against Fazekas as he pushed off. And Chris Goulding taking a bit of a hit to the face. An easy 2 down the other end for Kickett. Goulding still upset with that hit from Fazekas. Hajima for 2, 4-point lead again for Japan. The replay of that jump shot from Hajima. Kadi. Kick it. Here's Glidden. Kadi. There's the skip pass over there to Kadi. That was way, way off, wasn't it? Lamas will be hailed a hero if he can pull this one off, this victory for Japan. Still a long, long way to go yet. Shiniyama, wide open here is Tsuji. Tsuji in, Tsuji fades. Oh, he didn't want to shoot it, did he? He'll do everything but shoot it. McCarron been stripped by Shiniyama. There should be 2 shots, I think, for Mitch McCarron. Lost control, look at that, wow. The thumb makeup returns for Australia. Closing in on a double-double thumb maker, 8 points, 8 rebounds. 3 fouls, got to be mindful of that. So McCarron blows the first free throw. Silences the crowd with the second. Shiniyama here. A little bit of a zone press from Australia just to slow the ball down. Takeuchi. Shinoyama. Guarded by Kadi. Fazekas. Takeuchi. Count the bucket. Where was the defense? The rotation came and just left. 5-point lead for Japan. Kick it. Kadi. Andre Lamont has talked about pace down the floor. They have zero pace down the floor. Letting Japan just set up in the zone. Glidden for three. Off. Rebound Takeuchi. Shinoyama. Fazekas, that could be offensive. No, 2 points instead. Daniel Kickert played some expert defense there. Not rewarded, unjustly so. 7, the lead again for Japan. They've withheld or survived the onslaught from the Boomers. McCarron got it. Mitch McCarron unloads from downtown. Fazekas, great bounce. Oh, the return! Oh, what a play from Japan. The defense is all over the place for the Boomers. The give and go, back again, nobody covers it. Kadi gets the foul. Wow, this is just beautiful basketball to watch for the Japanese team. Australians under a lot of pressure here. 4.6 seconds in the quarter. Points for Nick Fazekas. And he will sit down for the last 4.6. Hachimura comes in to replace for the defensive presence. Dellavedova will get the last shot off. He gets it up in the air. Not much he could do about that. And at the end of 3 periods, Japan, although the lead has been pegged back by 3, they lead by 6 at the end of the first 30 minutes of play. We got 10 minutes left in this one, and it is going to be a humdinger. Well, back live here. There's your scoreline, 64-58 for Japan. Australia still languished in the 30% for 2 and 3-pointers. And Japan's 53% inside the arc has been the difference maker today. Fourth period set to start here. 10 minutes left between Japan and their first victory in World Cup qualifying. Put a lot of pressure on Chinese Taipei. And these two play each other on the 2nd of July. They'll pick the pass off Davidova to Kei. And it was Tanaka that got the interception. Shiniyama, Hachimura, Takeuchi. Tsuji is 3. Hachimura shot clock running down. Hachimura fades. Oh, almost went down. The front of the rim and bounced down. Kadi looked at the 3, didn't he? Kei, 1-on-1 now with Hachimura. Spins. Kei goes up and Takeuchi blocks him from behind. Joji Takeuchi, Shinoyama, Tanaka, Takeuchi again guarded by Dellavedova this time. Beautiful play. That was unfortunate for Japan. Great spot from Takeuchi guarded by Dellavedova. Von Maker won't turn down a 3. Van Maker's artistry is in the inside-out game. You can't deny him that 3-pointer, maybe a little early in the clock, but c'est la vie right now. Tsuji. Takeuchi loses control. Just hit the stanchion with that high dribble. And get Fazekas back in the game pretty quickly, I think. Goulding back in as well for Australia. Dellavedova. Here comes Goulding one side. Von Maker with the pick and roll. Dellavedova up, misses. Hachimura the rebound. Well, Matt Dellavedova had a 2-minute spurt in that start of that third period where he was on fire. Since then, things not going his way very much. That's a wayward 3 from Tsuji. To see whether they can get Yurei Baba back in the game here. Foul against Shiniyama, 7. Dellavedova is 2 of 10 for shooting tonight. Nick Kay is 2 of 13. Really had a poor afternoon shooting-wise, and Hachimura fouls Kei on the shot, I think the referee's going to say here. Hachimura, some might say this is all ball and a bit of wrist. Kei with 2 shots here. 6.7 rebounds, but my word, his numbers don't look pretty. And he's 2 of 13. He's 3 of 3 from the line. There's a shiny light for him. His 7 rebounds, of course. And Baba has recovered and returns. Much to the delight of Julio Lamas and the 7,500 people that have come to this game. Almost a sellout. A few empty seats here and there in the top decks. Kay might have some blood on his leg there. Have to sub him out, get it seen to, and kick it. Quick to get off that bench and get into the game. Both teams running the similar offenses here. Backdoor cut followed by a handoff or pick and roll. Shinoyama, Baba fresh off the bench. Yurei Baba, count the bucket. The number 1-8 on his back, and he has 6 points, and it's a 6-point lead. Japan in the zone again. Beautiful screen from Chris Goulding for Daniel Kickett on that zone. And Dellavedova found him with ease. the corner, fadeaway. How long is Nick Fazekas going to stay on that bench, I wonder? Now, Dellavedova may have turned that over. No, the referee's going to give it back to him. Jason Kadee in for Dellavedova. There is Fazekas back in the game. Kick it, man-to-man for Japan. Can't afford any layups now and against that zone. Glidden curls the screen. Great rotation round from Shinoyama. And the foul out of Nick Fazekas. Australia just inching their way closer. Third foul for Fazekas. So Kickett and Andre Lamanis were together at Brisbane last year, but Kickett's on his way. Playing musical chairs with these players, the players in the NBL. Kickett heading for Sydney Kings next year. Glidden and Kadee heading for Brisbane. Okay, heading for Perth. So all change with the Boomers. Alba gets himself out of trouble. Fazekas versus Maker. I think Julio Lamas is just waiting for the moment to get Hachimura and Fazekas in the game at the same time. Wide open Shinoyama flicks it up with the left hand. Fazekas the rebound and finish. Here's the foul. Goulding or Maker, take your pick. Let's have a look, see where this foul was. I think it's going to be Chris Goulding. Number 2, please. Goulding gets his first foul. Great numbers for Nick Fazekas, double-double. 23 and 11. Skip pass for Glidden. Make a low post. Can he finish? No. Didn't quite get involved there. It's on Maker. Dropped his head too. The defensive warrior though, isn't he? Look at him go. Takeuchi can't finish. Did everything right. It's on Maker go. My word, he's a hustle maker. And a turnover against Kadee. Look at the intensity there. And Shinoyama just putting the pressure on Kadee. Kadee loses the ball. Where's it gone? Off his foot, out of bounds. The English dribble. Takeuchi. Oh, Fazekas wide open. Maker in trouble. 2 points for Fazekas. Beautiful work from the veteran Nick Fazekas. Welcome to international basketball, Thon Maker. He's had a great success today, but my word, he's been pushed around, and he's finding out what it's all about. Timeout here for Australia.
All right. The other one is keep working those guys up the floor. We don't want them coming down and just milking the clock. All right. We're in rotating positions. Offensively, keep the run. All right. Play out of a little bit of cross now. Here, set that screen. Have a look. All right. Set it high. Have a look. Slip into this gap.
Timeout finished here. Japan are inching closer to a victory, and time is running out for this Boomers team to get back and stay unbeaten in this group. We'll head to the Philippines, and the Philippines will be well equipped with Andre Blatch for their home game in a couple of days' time. It's going to be easy for this Boomers team in qualifying now, and the second round is going to be even more interesting, isn't it? Goulding wide open, misses. Quick three to get the shooter open, and they missed it. Shinoyama, Baba. Shot clock running down now for Yurei Baba. Hachimura goes in on K. Hachimura lefty. Oh! Tough play for Rui Hachimura. Maybe a little bit of fortune, left-handed, but tough move. Lennon, Kadi, great pass down low to K. K2. K trawling the depths of that zone where nobody can guard you behind the zone. 5-point lead, 4 to play. Plenty of time. As Baba turns the corner, back to Fazekas, wide open, Shinoyama. Corner, shot missed from Tanaka. Maker, oh, look out below. The Thon Maker has just entered the game. The dunk of the night from the youngster with the Bucks, the Milwaukee Bucks. That was special. Oh, he's gone reaching for that one. Thon Maker goes fishing. And nothing but net for Shinoyama. Okay, look out. Oh, and one. Oh, the game's coming alive now. Thon Maker, the difference maker. There is no doubt about that. Back-to-back buckets. And he's got a free throw to come. All of a sudden, the game is turning. And it's turning on that young man there, number 7 for the Boomers, who's suddenly just come alive. Yes, 13 now, along with 11 rebounds. That is a great introduction to the international ball. Hachimura. Hachimura, oh, wide open there was Baba. Shinoyama, another rebound for the Maker. He may have felt he was tripped up there. Dellavedova 3. Not quite. Oh, what a rebound. What a rebound, McCarron, and the foul against Shinoyama. Look at McCarron battling away. Oh, what a ball on that, wasn't it? Japan in the bonus. There'll be 2 shots here. 4th foul for the number 7, Ryusei Shinoyama. McCarron a chance now to cut the gap. Or even tie it with his second free throw. Angus Brent looks on content with proceedings so far. Good hustle from Kay, I think it was, just trying to save it. Hajima. Shinoyama, Hajima, Fazekas low post. He'll back down Kay, I think. Will fade away. Oh, didn't quite get the roll. That will stay with Japan, because I think Thon Maker may have knocked it out through the hands of Fazekas. 19 offensive rebounds for the Boomers. Ujima goes deep, no look pass. Oh, what a play! What a play! No look pass, Ujima. And that was just outstanding. K up, Maker for threes, made one already, that's way off. That was ill-advised, I think. Oh, they've thrown it away again. Dellavedova, K. Fazekas goes to block it. Ball's alive. McKay misses. It is pandemonium here. 3-point lead for Japan. Australia missed one that should have been put down. An opportunity gone missing. Shinoyama, Fazekas, great hustle from Dellavedova. Fazekas misses, Hachimura's in there. It's off Maker's foot last of all. The Boomers are jumping around. Not quite sure they agree with the call. Big smile on Thon Maker's face. Timeout for Julio Lamas. We can all take a deep breath as we look forward to the end of this one.
Hey, we defend man to man. We defend to stop the penetration. To stop the penetration. We defend Dellavedova when push the ball back to contain, to stop. Okay? You don't give penetration and not the rebound. Hustle is one time, right? So he comes off, wrap over, hustle up, and we're good. Offensively, if we get the stop, come down, let's play out. If we get the stop, let's play out of a straight drag. So you get that?
There's the flying dunk from Thon Maker. That was play of the night. Look at that thing. That thing's going around the world. A superstar in the making, that is for sure. He won't be off many rosters for the Boomers for many years to come. Well, win or lose here, this has been an absolute spectacle for both countries. Rui Hachimura, Nick Fazekas, Thon Maker, Matt Dellavedova. Say no more, it's been an entertaining game. They might have trouble getting this ball in bounds. No, they get there, Hijima. Penetrate, Hachimura wide open. Shiniyama, Hijima, one more pass. Baba, wide open, Shinoyama, missed it. Fazekas is claiming that's off hands of a Boomer last of all. 1:12 to play, 3-point game. Have we got overtime maybe? Dellavedova to Maker. Dellavedova in, K for two. Nick K, nice pass from Matt Dellavedova. It's his 7th assist of the night. Japan now 40 seconds, 1-point lead. A bucket will put a lot of pressure on this defense. Oh, stolen by McCarron. Australia rampant now. They need two, wide open. No, here it is. There's the shot from K. Missed it. The rebound Maker, Shiniyama out of the pack, all the way, Shiniyama, count it! 20 seconds left, this place has gone wild. This place is erupting with noise. Look at this foot race, 100 meters. Shiniyama beats them all down. Wow, look at this crowd, it's gone absolutely ballistic. Australia facing their first defeat here. They're going to get a shot to get closer for sure.
chose to pass here. Okay. And this is Nick Kay. Bubbles over. Kay, set a good screen. That's your first look. Nick's got Ted Bliss on the inside. Throw here.
Assists even, turnovers spectacularly for both teams. Australia 6 turnovers for the game. They just missed a ton of shots, haven't they? Japan shooting 50% inside the arc as opposed to 37% for Australia. So Baba, Ujima, Takeuchi, Hachimura, and Shinayama will come onto the floor now to play defense. Interestingly, Takeuchi is preferred to Fazii Kass. Backdoor for Maker was wide open, wasn't it? Kay, backdoor Dellavedova. Kay for 3, misses. There's the rebound. No foul. All the way down. Hachimura! The thunder dunk to finish it off. Oh, Rui Hachimura. Another timeout for Australia. Wow, the emotion. You couldn't get anything but emotional in this atmosphere, could you? 5-point lead for Japan. They're going to get their first victory, you would think. Although 11 seconds of Australian pressure. They have something more to say about this game.
That's clock. Hicks from going free. Hicks going free. It's not down hard cut. And we got loose come out of corner free. 2 or 3, whatever happens going on. They can catch it in front of them and foul right away. I got no timeout left. We're going to go early, Hicks. Let's go early, push them in.
Japan have dominated the paint. Something you wouldn't have expected prior to this game. Golding's 3, here it is, the foul. Straight away, 2 shots to come, Chris Golding, 9.9 seconds. Fazii Kass comes in. Nathan Sobey in as well. The decibels rise for Golding as he gets the first free throw to go down. 19 for Golding now. Well, that's been chased down all the way down the other end. This could be all she wrote. Dellavedova may get a 3. Golding does instead. Oh, 1-point game. Wow, you cannot beat that, can you? That's game over. A 1-point victory for Japan. They put themselves in contention to qualify. Oh, what a game. What a game it was. Australia played their part, got off to a slow start, chugged their way back into it, and eventually made a real game of it. I think the 1-point scoreline was probably flatters Australia a little bit. Maybe 3 or 4 points would have been a fair result, but not much in it at all. But Japan get their first victory, and Australia sustain their first loss of World Cup qualifying. And of course, for Australia, it will only be important if Japan goes through to the second round, which they put themselves into a very, very good position to do so. Japan will play in Chinese Taipei on the 2nd of July for that final qualification position in this group. The Philippines, you would think, are just out of touch. Although Chinese Taipei are playing the Philippines right now. Let's see, look at that score. The Philippines lead by 12 with 7 to play. So if Chinese Taipei were to turn that around, that would make things even more interesting. There's your stats coming up. We'll see the scores in a minute. Matthew Dellavedova played his part. Fazekas 25 and 12 rebounds. Goulding 22. Thonmaker got a double-double. Well, the Joji Takeuchi play as well. Played his part fully in backing up the bigs. Lamas and Fazekas embrace each other. Hachimura 24 points. Fazekas 25. Hachimura 7 rebounds to go with that. Dellavedova had 4 points and 8 assists. Didn't quite get things going offensively. There's the table right now. As I said before, Chinese Taipei and Philippines are locked in the fourth quarter of their game. There's a showdown set for top spot with Philippines against Australia, and of course for the third qualifying spot for Japan versus Chinese Taipei, 2nd of July. We'll leave you with some replays. What a game it's been. Japan, their first victory in World Cup qualifying. This is a tough group, almost a group of death in terms of who's going to win it and who's going to get dropped into the pre-qualifying stage for the regional competition. But Japan have now put themselves front foot for the second round. Another victory will put them there. Enjoy the highlights, and we'll see you next time. Bye for now.
皆さんこんばんは、八村塁です。ワールドカップ2019予選オーストラリア戦はいかがでしたか？オーストラリア戦では僕の代表デビュー、そしてあと1試合負ければワールドカップに出場できない中、プレッシャーの中、チーム一丸となり、ファンの皆様の声援の中、勝てたことがすごい良かったと思います。この後ワールドカップ2019予選チャイニーズタイペイ戦は僕らアウェーの中、チャイニーズタイペイに大差で勝てたことです。それではご覧ください。
Felt like they had to make the change, and now the interception. Fazekas throws it, telegraphs it right into the hands of Chinese Taipei. And now Daiki Tanaka hands it off to Fazekas, who scores with a little runner and a three-point play opportunity. 9 points. Fazekas for three, answers. Boy, that is something that will $move, 5-cent finish. But now Baba takes it away. Here he is in transition again. Oh, and he goes in for the one-handed jam. Stuff really from Chinese Taipei. Paying, oh, he gets rejected. Not in my house, says Rui Hachimura. And Tanaka. And the pass inside. Quincy Spencer Davis the third. Shot clock down to 6. Basket is good from Chen Ying Chun. 2 of 16 in the first half. Well, not a bad shooting team from deep, but inside. And the dunk from Rui Hachimura. He's had enough. He wants to jump into the spotlight. As Chinese Taipei keep plowing away, they turn it over. And up ahead it goes to Yudai Baba for another. Wham bam, thank you, man. Slam dunk. Uto Naoki. Excuse me, Naoki Uto. That's how we finish, folks. Japan just really, I think the talent level was too